Oh, this sounds delicious. Imagine getting a fresh mix of iceberg, romaine
Ugh.
lettuce, tomatoes, red
Ugh.
onions, croutons, bacon,
Ugh.
cheese, topped with pulled pork,
Ugh.
fresh off the hot
That
pit.
sounds awful.
Big Bob Gibson.
Why would you even list that it's iceberg lettuce? Just put lettuce at that point.
Iceberg. I think I want to guess where this place is.
Texas.
No,
Tennessee.
it's just that does seem like a Tennessee thing.
I'm gonna go with
Vegas.
Where they
Big
at?
Bob Gibson is in Nevada.
Looks
Alabama.
like
Oh.
Alabama.
It's a
Wow.
bummer that it wasn't like a surprising one. It was just kind of like okay. It's
Yeah.
Alabama. It's
We were
another
getting
one.
there.
Yeah, they put pulled pork on their salad.
Yeah.
Their iceberg and romaine
It's a
salad.
pretty regular one.
Mm.
Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us here on the Podchaost. Yeah, happy you're here. It's great. I'm your host, Chad Johnson. Ding, ding.
That was an accident, but I stand by it.
I liked it. It was quite great. Right over here on the keyboards, Emma Jonas, everybody. You're getting better.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was really great.
I have my eyes closed.
Over here on the ones and zeros, Zach Chappell, everybody.
Hello. Just looking at restaurants in Alabama.
Planning your move?
No, I'm not moving to Alabama.
Why not?
I think I'm moving to Nebraska if I move anywhere. Did I tell you that?
No.
What's in Nebraska?
A town called Chapel.
A town called Chapel. That sounds like a Western.
Yeah, my whole life's going to be a Western when I move there. I'm going to introduce myself to the mayor, tell him my plans, take his job, show him my pistol, and just have a grand old time
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
in
Good plan.
Chapel, Nebraska.
Special guest this week, Sam Whiteley, all the way from Portland, Oregon.
Oh.
Oh, I did the things backwards. I'm supposed to say Portland, Oregon, and then your name, but there's not like an audience waiting for the thing to happen. They know who it is. They click the
Welcome,
button.
Sam.
How you doing?
I imagine most people listening to this know that I'm from Portland
Yeah.
Because
already.
you're so famous.
Exactly right.
Yeah, yeah.
Thing.
I think it's because the only YouTube video or the only video of you doing stand up is the one video on YouTube that I could find. And I
Yeah,
watched
well,
that to
That means that you spelled my name correctly. But yeah, I have been meaning to add more of those darn things for a long time. It just seems like a really futile, depressing thing to do right now.
yeah.
I think it's future planning though. Like
What future?
I don't know, still putting stuff out that's working on when people get to take their masks off in public again.
Ugh.
It's
I
a
have-
real
happened
optimistic move to
Yeah.
be put your tapes out there, the longer sets you have.
a lot of
Sure.
stuff feels really optimistic right now, like working out. Or
Waking
like-
up.
I know people still doing that. It's wild to me.
I tried today. I mean, I did, but I couldn't. My heart wasn't in it. I was watching a yoga video and just like rolling my eyes the whole time.
My standard for working out is so low. It's like if I walk to the dispensary and
Count
that
it.
is exercising.
Yeah, dude, it's more than nothing, and that's
Mhm.
really how I look at working out. I'm like, I'll do a little bit of push-ups, and I'm like, dude, I feel fucking great. I did something, and that's all that matters.
We moved a
Hey.
couch last night, and I legitimately thought that was my exercise for the day.
Yeah, I used my legs, not my back. Felt great.
Well, if you do more than nothing a whole bunch of times, eventually that little bit that you're doing.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Counts.
Yeah, it was even waterlogged because it's a couch that's been sitting outside for
Since
Since we moved
August.
in.
Right.
shortly after the fires,
Yeah, so
like middle of September, I think.
yeah, so it was full of water.
Because
Extra
when are you
weight.
going to be in the mood to do something like that?
But yeah, what better time than Sunday at 11 p.m.?
Is this still out there?
No, it's gone.
Oh,
I
cool.
hope.
Oh yeah, I was gonna
Fucking
check.
better be. Yeah, it's
Okay, good.
okay. We put it out on the curb for the garbage people to take, and by that I mean the bums.
The curb of our bunker.
Which, yeah, that's the most ecologically responsible thing you could do with it, I'm sure.
Well, they ate it up.
I've always thought when I lived in a park.
Ends that way at the front of our house. Just let them take it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like everybody just leave your cans after a party out front. That's how a lot of
That's the move.
I've seen that done at a lot of places.
And it's unsightly perhaps at times, but by the morning it's more or less cleared out.
Yeah, you got your public janitors, custodians.
That's what we refer to them. Yes.
Yeah, public
God.
custodians.
Do you ever throw them at homeless people as you're driving by? Just you have it empty and you're like, "What's up, dude?"
I'm trying to leave that behind in my 20s, but
I respect that.
Okay. Well, how old are you?
no, they know where to find us. We've amassed, I think, a little local reputation among some of the transients.
Yeah, like I said, you're famous.
Right. Yes, the Clinton House reputation speaks for itself.
You guys do have a very public porch there.
Oh yeah, that's a great
It's
house.
pretty sweet.
Who hasn't overdone it once or twice
Hmm.
at the Clinton House? Are you even doing Oregon comedy if you haven't overdone it at my flop house shared by too many people? But
And a really good cat.
yes, we'll
Met
see
that
if
cat.
appearance later.
Yeah, I would love a Wheels appearance.
So, what have you been up to during the keeping to yourself and finding things to do that you kind of have to do now?
There's been phases to it. Like as I look back, kind of from it was I remember like one of the first days of March, I hosted an open mic, and that was the last time I did comedy, I think, until I did your show, Emma, about 60 days later, probably in Salem. But they're like between now and then, or then and now, there's been like phases of it. There was like the Tiger King phase. I watched that a good 3 or 4 times. I was very basic
Oh wow.
The whole
about my
thing?
King fascination.
Wow.
I ran through it. I did it with multiple, got-
Yeah.
roommates into it. I rewatched them. There was a Sopranos phase, and I realized I'm just saying television shows. But
Well, no, I mean, like we're just starting to go back through Fargo again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I feel like we're all hitting a lot of.
currently downstairs watching Fargo. He's pretty far into it, but
Nice. I got the first 2 seasons and I completely forgot, and so I'm watching we only first 2 episodes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's great. I forgot all of it, which is really cool.
Yeah, so far so good.
Mm-hmm.
So far so go.
So far, okay. I just put it together today that Billy Bob Thornton and Oliver Platt are
Oliver Platt?
Ooh, is that his name?
No, I mean nothing.
Oh, okay. So
I'm sorry.
they played almost the same exact characters together in the movie The Ice Harvest.
Oh.
You ever see that?
wild movie. And I
love that movie.
That's a great movie.
When I remembered I'm doing this podcast tonight, I'm excited that the movie The Ice Harvest would come up.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Glad it did.
Yeah, we could talk Ice Harvest.
I've never seen
What
this
is it?
movie before.
It's a Christmas movie.
It's great. Hold on.
Yeah, it's the best Christmas movie.
I'm stuck.
Yeah.
Are you guys tired of that trend of debating whether things are Christmas movies or not?
I don't understand the point of it, especially because I'm Jewish, so it means nothing to me overall.
Yeah, not really many Hanukkah movies.
No, not that many. I mean, I get it's kind of culturally relevant, but yeah, it's not a valid way to judge a movie.
Well, and there are a few Hanukkah movies, and no one has to go like, is it a Hanukkah movie or is it just a movie set around Hanukkah?
That's
Yeah,
true.
it is true.
8 Crazy Nights. Is it a Hanukkah movie?
That one's for sure a Hanukkah movie,
Yeah.
but we don't like to talk about it.
Yeah,
Right.
it is. Yeah.
Good doesn't make it bad, but it
Mm-mm.
simply is.
Yes.
What's a good example of a Hanukkah movie? Sorry to put you on the spot.
Oh, God, I know I've seen. No, I'm just thinking of Jewish movies.
What's that animated movie with Moses?
Oh, Prince of Egypt?
Yeah, there we go. That's a Hanukkah movie, right?
Sure, it's a
Oh, the-
Passover movie.
The
technically.
Rugrats. Yeah, okay.
The
same
Rugrats
thing.
Hanukkah special, great, very good.
Terrific.
Yes.
And I 8 Crazy Nights was where my mind went immediately too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's the Hebrew Hammer, but that's not so much a Hanukkah movie as a Jewish movie. Same with The Serious Man.
it's fucking awesome. Both
I
those
love
movies
that.
are awesome.
Yeah, both great
Yes.
movies.
Wait, did I see A Serious Man?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the extremely Jewish movie.
Yeah.
That's
When
great.
the truth is found to be lies. Yeah. Very
You ever
good.
heard of mistletoe and menorahs?
No. Oh my God. Is that where a Jew and a Christian get
Is
it
that a
together?
Hallmark movie where a Jewish person and a Christian?
I think so.
It's got 6.5
Yeah.
IMDb.
That's borderline good.
That's beautiful.
Hmm.
I
It's
like
never.
Way lower ratings on IMDb.
Yeah.
Do you think Jewish people have a bigger problem with that than anybody else?
With which?
With that movie existing?
I
It's
think
just not.
it would depend on the tone of the movie. Like, is the tone that this nice Christian woman, risks her purity by deigning to let a Jew
Bless you.
to, get up on it.
Both of their best friend characters are like, what? As if it's-
But what are you going to go to church together? Yeah. What even is a minion?
Do you think they do a
Like
thing?
those little
No.
yellow guys?
what that is?
Wait, a minion?
Yeah, it's a group of 10 Jewish bar bat mitzvah people. You have to have
What?
a minion present for some things to happen.
Is that what's in one of those yellow pills?
Okay, hold on. Can you explain that? So a group of 10 bot or bar.
What was that, Sam?
What am I looking at here? What image is this?
Oh, that's just a weird picture I just found.
Oh yeah, he'll just pull up pictures that he thinks are funny
I
Yeah.
might do a little bit one of
just to
these.
catch our attention over here.
Yeah, don't
I may have
let
missed-
him
No, speaking of Jewish,
throw you off.
Sometimes it's just like a placeholder until I need to look something up again.
is that a sneeze face?
Like I
Anyway.
think so.
A Jew. It's a Jew.
Bless you.
Uh,
What was I saying? This
you
happened.
were asking me about
Oh yeah,
a minion.
minion. So it's a group of 10 or more bot or bar mitzvahed people are
Uh-huh.
referred to as a minion.
Yeah. So for
Okay.
certain things, like certain ceremonies or I don't know, other activities
For example?
to be valid, you have to have a minion present.
Like a
I just can't stop thinking about like.
Yeah.
What if that is the plot twist of that movie is it's all about learning what minions.
Yeah. It's MINYAN, I believe, is the English transliteration from the Hebrew.
okay.
Try that. But yeah, you got to learn a lot of stuff if you want to get with Jews,
Are you doing Spice Girls lyrics but changing it to Jewish stuff?
Spice Boys. No, that's different though, because it's
Spice Boys. That would not have been a popular band.
no. Yeah, they would just be all salt. Spice.
Oh. Oh God. Oh man.
I'm getting in over my head here.
Just because like that's reaching the limit of your knowledge. That's not the case, right?
No.
Because your knowledge is pretty wide,
Yeah,
broad.
I know. What? Don't call me that. I know some stuff. But Sam, you're one of the chosen people, right?
I am not, but
Oh.
one of my sisters is, and so I am chosen people adjacent. I wish I was.
You could convert.
I
Did the
could
rabbi say no? You just got to ask 2 more times.
Okay. See, she had a husband and that whole deal. I feel like if I do it seems I gotta wait till a chosen person chooses me.
Yeah.
Just like trying to be like my sister,
Yeah, I could see that. There always is a little side eye. We don't want people necessarily.
That's what I'm talking about with the movie.
No, it's an exclusive club as it should be.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not out proselytizing.
And also, Whiteleys are just competitive people in general, and she'll always have the "I did this a long time ago" thing with me.
You're gonna have to convert to some other crazy religion.
Right, one that she didn't even think about.
Yeah. You go out there and join the fucking
Muslim Brotherhood.
There you go.
I would.
Yeah.
They got some good ideas.
I don't even know about their ideas.
They're pretty chill.
They're the ones with the. Nope. Those aren't. That's.
I don't ask me questions. Broad.
Okay. Yep. I don't even know. I don't even know what the blue ladies with the lots of arms is called.
Hindu.
Okay, thanks.
We've got a lot to learn tonight, folks. Let's,
let's
settle in.
Yeah, we're gonna go deep into religion. No, we don't.
Okay.
We shouldn't.
Oh wait, Muslim Brotherhood is like a specific organization, not just Islam.
Oh no, it's
okay.
It's the Middle Eastern Proud Boys.
Oh,
yeah,
well,
it kind of looks like it.
I take back what I said about them being pretty chill.
Yeah, their symbol is this.
Huh?
They may be part of the sect that is not as chill.
Yeah.
As others.
Yeah, they seem less chill. Now that well, you know what? Now I've learned, and I love that.
Extreme, yeah. Let's go back to movies.
Ice Harvest, great Christmas movie.
Ice Harvest is super great. But yeah, I don't care about the argument of is it a Christmas movie or is it not. It's never been like Die Hard always comes up, and that is one that I never. You know what? I've never even seen it, but also, yeah, I know.
It's fun. It's a good movie.
I'm surprised its rating is that high.
I think it was that high because of when it came out. It was like it came out at a time where action movies weren't really taking themselves so seriously. And that one kind of had a I don't know, it came out around the same time as like the Commandos were coming out, like Predator and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, it seems like it's
2005.
Are you talking about Ice Harvest?
Yes.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Die Hard.
Oh, no. Die Hard is classic. Who could say a bad thing about Die Hard?
But Ice Harvest, yeah, I've never seen it. Didn't realize it was directed by Harold Ramis.
Yeah. That's neat.
Great movie.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
It is Oliver Platt, right? Yeah, he's the drunk guy who says I like turkey. No, he says turkey lurkey.
Turkey lurkey.
Yep, turkey lurkey.
Should watch it again.
Great
little guy.
Really, really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oliver Platten.
Christmas Vacation, though. I'll watch that over and over again. Have you ever seen Christmas Vacation?
No.
Have you avoided Christmas movies, or is it just like it's just really not interesting because it's not a thing?
No, I mean I've seen some. I've seen A Christmas Story and It's a Wonderful Life, which I guess is not really a Christmas movie. TV just made it that way. But
is that the one where the little girl yells really loud?
I don't know. It's been a while.
No, that's the one where the guy Jimmy Stewart decides to kill himself, and an angel shows him what everything would be like without him.
It's an angel.
I just realized.
Like white man, so of course everything is way worse with him gone.
Yeah.
And convinces him to not off himself. It's a good message, but just told in an antiquated way.
Yeah. The message is don't kill yourself. It's Christmas.
Yeah, right. How selfish can you be to do this around the hall?
I'm always bothered by the people who are like, my favorite Christmas movie, Die Hard, as if it's like,
they're the first ones to
like
was fun debate. Like, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? I mean, like, first of all, who really cares? But you can see both sides. But I'm seeing it with more and more movies, and it boils my blood.
Yeah, it's distracting from the real conversation, which is, are there boobs in it?
Correct.
Are there boobs in it?
No,
not in Christmas movies, which is frustrating.
That's true.
Are there not? I know I said I've never seen Die Hard, but I've seen enough. Like it's same with Back to the Future. I've seen enough to where I count it as like I get it. in Die Hard, doesn't he crawl through a thing and
Yeah.
like on the wall there's titties? Because it's like a Playboy.
No.
What's up, Playboy?
Almost definitely. I mean, I don't remember that specifically, but I would be shocked if there's not at least like brief nudity in Die Hard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like a opening a door on accident and somebody.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, I could see it.
like Every Morning with Me and Zach.
Mm-hmm. That was back in the day though, where you didn't have internet porn, so people would like see a movie with nudity in it, and be like, "Oh yeah, this
Yeah,
is
that's true.
I don't got to go to the adult shop to see this."
Spank bank that and keep it for way later.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there are websites that are just the boob scenes of movies compiled that are
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Skin, right?
Celebrity movie archive. I had a
Mr.
stroke.
There's like another one, like Mr. Skin has a Burger King to its McDonald's.
Celebrity movie
Competition drives innovation. That's what I always say.
Wow.
There's
We
a really
just,
good subreddit about it though, real fast. It's called "Watch It for the Plot."
oh,
It's
Mhm.
fantastic.
cool.
You know, every time you bring up a subreddit like vagina lips that look like Homer Simpson's face, we're always like, "That's interesting." And then when it's uneven. I say,
Okay, that's fair.
okay,
Yeah, I mean,
Guys,
there's just
cool.
there's porn everywhere.
is pretty interesting.
Thank you. I see your point. I do know of Watch It for the Plot.
I like it because it's exciting, because it gives me that whole like it's not going to really show anything, but like what is it going to show? That's the fun part of it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I get that.
And I get to see people I know. It's like, I remember you from when I was younger.
I like it because it's like a cheat code. I don't have to watch a whole movie just
Yeah.
to see.
Yeah, like, dude, man, I watch so many movies just in fast forward.
Biodome. Did I ever tell you that?
Yeah.
So one time I had the Cinemax for a while and no internet, and I saw Biodome was on and it had brief nudity in it. So I watched pretty much like most of it. It felt like probably it was only like half of it, only to find out that the brief nudity was Stephen Baldwin's butt.
Yes.
Yeah,
How-
and I was just
how-
sitting there milking it, getting
When you-
ready.
At what age did this occur?
28. No, no, it was must have been like 12, 13. Prime time for needing to see some sort of nudity in my
Sure.
life.
Well, and yeah, I mean, brief nudity was enough to really have you expect
Oh, yeah.
something pretty cool.
Yeah. Side boob, little butt cheek.
Sure,
Oh,
but
yeah, I
you-
forgot how much side
think
boob
about-
used to do it.
until after all, I feel like that happens all the time. Yeah, that especially brief nudity is often going to be a man's butt, I would think.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, get burned once.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder what they call it in Lethal Weapon. Do they call that brief nudity, or do they call that way too much of Mel Gibson's ass?
Yeah, that should be its own separate cat. Especially they should retroactively change the rating of that movie.
I think that's a subreddit.
What?
Way too much of Mel Gibson's ass.
No, what? Okay. I mean, I would seriously believe it.
File it away. Check it out.
It's rated R, right? Yeah. But yeah, they should go back and just rate it too much ass.
Same writer
Lethal
as
Weapon,
the nice
too
guys.
much ass.
Jamie Skaggs is a guy's name in that. That's great. That's a good name. Where are you from?
I am from Portland originally.
Oh, okay. Portland person. Nice.
Oh, geez.
Yes, I grew up in suburban Portland. It's a town called Lake Oswego that
Oh, yeah.
Lock
Yeah.
Oswego.
station that precedes it, and it's deserved. But yes, that's where I am from.
It's Will Gibson's neighborhood.
Will Gibson?
Will Gibbons. Will Gibbons's.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Impending guest, Will Gibbons.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do you I assume you like Portland proper better?
I do. Yeah, I've lived in Portland proper, both in Northeast and Southeast, since I was about 22, and before that, I was in Newburgh for a year, a little bit less. So,
Did you go to George Fox?
No, I was working in Tualatin at the time, and taking classes at the PCC campus they had there.
Newburgh's fun.
Is it?
Oh, it's it's nice to visit.
Yeah, it's better than you might expect it to be.
Yeah.
I mean, this was way before I was doing comedy, but I'm not aware of any of it that ever occurred there. I'm sure there's been something.
It seems like from what I have seen driving through it just like almost like a McMinnville downtown sort.
Yeah, it's cute.
But yeah, I've only been there to go to Austin's house.
Yeah, that's about it. I was there and at the Papa Murphy's. Which one is the? We don't need to talk about Papa Murphy's. How did you start doing comedy?
I probably, the boredom and depression.
Hell yeah.
Pretty typical circumstances. I was about 20. I started in like the spring of 2017. So I was 27, and my dad had probably died a year or so before. And so just seemed like I had a whole bunch more free time, and yeah, was very bad at it, but sort of eased into it.
Where was your first open mic?
My first open mic ever was at the Brody Theater.
Oh, cool.
Which is now called Kickstand Comedy.
Yeah, I like that place. Both ways. Both
iterations. Yeah, I am more a fan of Kickstand now, but
yeah, it's great.
Very typical. I guess the very, very first one I ever did went okay, but gave a false sense of confidence, or not even confidence, just of how easy it might be to get up and for things.
Your first time went pretty well, right? My first time went pretty bad. How was your first time?
I got some laughs, but I don't know if it was because my jokes were good or because I was just so awkward and uncomfortable that everyone was laughing, which also still works.
That's kind of part of your brand. You really incorporated it.
So I guess I found myself early.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, to have the confidence of a first-time comic who had a good set.
Oh God, yeah. Matched only by how drunk you likely are, because because it was such a celebration. It was such a bucket list thing initially.
Yeah.
So you had wanted to do it for a while?
No, not really. I had a friend when I was like several years before that get into it just for a little bit when we were living together in Northeast. And so I went to one or two of them, and just to watch at places like Tonic. I don't know if you guys ever went there. It was gone by the time I started doing it here. And so I had a little bit of an awareness of what it was about to go and wait till the end of the night when do it almost nobody by the time it's your turn when you're first starting and all those things.
Man, so many mistakes when you first start. I was like less than 6 months in, and I just got invited up to Portland. I was like, cool, I'll go try comedy up there. And on the way to a mic, I don't remember where it was, but we stopped by the Eagle Eye, which Amanda Arnold, Adam Bathe, and Kyle Harbert were hosting Critical Comedy. And so I was just, trying comedy, barely in it, not knowing what I was doing, and Kyle Harbert's making fucking faces at me the whole time. And then I after the set, I was like, well, why are you making faces? And he's like, you got to be able to handle anything, man. I'm like, fuck you, dude. And it was brutal, because it was like, what do you, I don't know. I thought it'd be really cool to go do, but it was just terrifying. And I couldn't handle just doing it to no laughs at that point. And then people saying, they would just go like this at the end, like,
oh man,
I have something to say. And I'd be like, oh fuck, how about
the feedback mics, especially when I was that was way too terrifying. I would definitely skip over those.
Super mistake. Yeah.
God, I would kill to do a feedback mic right now.
Yeah,
Just anything.
yeah, now it'd be great.
Anything. But yeah, back in the good days of having comedy at all. Yeah, that's intense.
I'd take that trade-off in a heartbeat at this point. If somehow mics were COVID safe, if you had to get feedback from every single other open mic there, I'd be like, fucking fine, I guess.
Yeah, I'll take it.
What do you think the timeline is? I'm thinking like probably spring to summer of next year. It'll start evening back out.
It's very optimistic of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you really switched gears. Used to
Yeah,
be,
I mean, I hope, but before the end of 2021, that things are reasonably active again, and people won't have to get so creative to keep them, a relatively safe thing to do. But who fucking knows?
I think it's going to start by people getting vaccinated, and they're going to carry around their card that says they're vaccinated, and then they're going to be put in a class of people who get their shit taken care of, and then they're going to separate people by class, and then they're going to have like this whole like color assignment to people, and I have this whole like I went down this weird path with Kyle yesterday about I make up conspiracies, and then I just get fucking eye rolls all over the place, which is good.
I didn't roll my eyes.
No, it was more of just yeah.
You're just gonna see it.
Are you referring to Kyle Adams?
Yeah.
Yes, I love him. He is a wonderful individual. Does he feed these conspiracies as well, though?
No, he just goes like, I just kind of ramble, and then he goes, yeah, that would suck, but I don't see that happening. And I'm like, yeah, cool. I'm glad that it just gets shot down. That's nice.
He's not a conspiracy theorist stoner.
That's a good spot to be.
Yeah. It's different.
I can't say anything. Everyone's going to get the vaccine for free. What if that happens?
Then that'd be neat.
Great.
if good things happen, that'd be neat. But
Yeah.
I'm very pessimistic about the people in charge. I worry about them. The scary people.
Yeah, for sure.
So have you done any online shows or anything like that since this has all happened?
Here and there. It seemed like when the first lockdown was a couple weeks in, all the Zoom shows and the Zoom mic started popping up, and I did one at was it still Cap City, or was that Infinity Room? When
the
Lundy and Bossy and I
Infinity Room.
I think it was Infinity Room by then.
By then, was it? Yeah, I think that might have been our first show as Infinity Room officially. I don't know. The change was a little muddled, but yeah.
Was that the live streamed one?
Yeah, it was Next Best Thing, which was the live stream show we're running from there.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
Still on Facebook for people to watch?
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Yeah, if you go to the Infinity Room Facebook.
Go watch how my roommates and I, who are both funny comics, were coping with quarantine 6-7 months ago, or whenever that was.
Yeah, God.
But I've done that one, a couple other Zoom ones, more recently, not too recently, was lucky enough to do some outdoor distance shows that were fun. It was fun to go down to Ty's. Is that Ty Boyce's house?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, what's the address?
Right. Yeah,
I'm gonna read it out loud.
Go knock on his door. Tell him to keep doing those. No, not right now.
Yeah, he had a few backyard shows.
Those are actually the most fun with the outdoor shows I've had. And I don't know if it's because I had nothing to compare it against because there's no other comedy going on, but
they were a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they seem to be fairly memorable. I wasn't at all of them, but from what I understand.
Yeah, there was usually something that was a pretty I don't know, big bookmark in the event.
Right.
Like each one has something that sticks with me, and I think of that place and I go like, oh yeah, that's the one where Tory Ward fucking annihilated somebody and then got really sad.
Yeah, it got so sad.
That was the one you were on, right, Sam?
I think so.
That was the one I was at, and I've tried to tell that, like, replicate that experience for people. I know it's cliche, but you really did have to be there to understand how absurd that whole situation became.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It truly was, and it really put into focus a lot of things that you don't get to experience when you don't go to comedy regularly. I mean, in any situation, that was a special kind of performance that evening, but man, you don't get to see that kind of humiliation ever.
No.
No, I felt guilty watching it, but I enjoyed all of it. It was like such a weird range of emotions I was feeling.
Yes.
Well, yeah, because that's what happens.
I was the judge too, so I was like, I had to go up and read the results after it.
God.
Oh yeah, it was an interesting thing to have to switch gears from.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
didn't
you were hosting.
didn't just the amount. I would have felt a small amount of sympathy for him. I mean, like, we're all taking the risk when we get up there that it may not go the way we want. But if he weren't so the way he was about everything the whole evening, it really took it out of me. I
Yes.
got a great deal of enjoyment out of watching that.
Yeah,
As did I.
it was a perfect like cap to put on it.
Mm-hmm.
And the other Eugene comics, I had never met any of them. Very funny, and I enjoyed interacting with them, but I couldn't help but I think his name is Max. We all, the three of myself and the other three Portland comics, drove there together, and I asked if they were, and he said yes, and I couldn't help but laugh a little bit.
Max is not the
getting
problem folk.
into that bar. It had to have been interesting.
Yeah, just that whole ride.
Yeah.
Right. Hard to really chat about anything else, I would think.
Oh God.
Just imagine the whole like car ride back just silent.
Yeah, I'm not going to be, if I'm in that one, and I am glad that I was not. I would not have been the person to try and break that ice.
I don't know if I could have.
No, I think I would have said I think I would have just walked home.
To
Eugene, dude. Oh, avoid this whole shit.
Or just, yeah, I don't know if I could keep it to myself.
Yeah.
And be like, what was that?
Turn on some really loud music. And
See, that's what that situation deserved, is someone taking a deep breath and being like, okay, what the hell just happened there, buddy?
Yeah, it was, I mean, there was a lot of discomfort because like right after that happened, right after it was over, there were people sitting around the fire just talking about him, and he's right behind them, and I'm like, hey, you guys are talking really loud. And they were talking about like, is he autistic? Is that the problem? Is that what happened? And they're like, maybe he just doesn't understand what was going on. And I'm just like, dude, he's right behind you. You're not talking quietly. And then they're like, oh, hey buddy, come sit with us. And they made him come sit with them, and I was just like, God. Dude, just I don't yeah, it
was all of the dose of cringing that I had been missing for
every level. It was taken 3 months off of drinking, and instead of taking a sip of beer, just ripping down a bottle of tequila to be like, what this can be like.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I know we're not explaining exactly what happened, but if you if DM me about it if you want more detail. Name names.
Yeah.
If that's okay with you guys. Yeah.
Hey, that's your personal business.
Your experience happened.
If you want to DM Sam Whiteley, that's WHITELEY, and ask him about what we're talking about.
Details of this
That's none of my business.
Or Tori Ward. I'm sure she'd like to talk about it too.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Dylan Carlino and Ben Harkins were also there, and any chance I get to tell that story, I am down. But you really can't do it justice with words. Someone that wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
It's true, but you can try. God damn it!
I was not aware of the part where the women sitting in the front they were great, but they were rowdy and everything.
One of them
answer to them.
Yeah, one of them is she's the owner of the place, and then she was also the main judge, but she got too shit-faced to even pay attention to what was going on. So it was like, okay, you're the main judge telling all the other judges what to do, and then she heckled you. Didn't she heckle you right in the middle of your thing?
Yeah.
It was fine. I think it was her. If it wasn't her, it was her friend. It was one of the judges, not very lead behavior, but it was I had a good time at that.
Yeah.
It was a fun clusterfuck of a night. There was also that other drunk guy who got aggressive and got thrown out.
He got thrown out by an audience member.
By an audience member, yeah.
Yeah. I thought I took him out, but he's like, no, that lady was just pissed off. And
it was an event, all the tropes. We hit all the tropes that night.
Yeah, even the lady that was with him.
Even his partner or anything.
Yeah, no, the lady that was with him was like sad, and she like walked out with her head down after like because he left, and then a couple minutes later she walked out and she just did the whole like
it was brutal.
George Michael Arrested Development walk.
As you do in that situation. But I remember him being pulled out very confidently by a woman that I assumed was his embarrassed wife, who she seemed like she was used to it. Like, this happens from time to time.
Yeah, I think that it was a person that was like sitting behind him, but maybe there was that crew over there. It seemed like they all knew each other because they were all kind of stupid.
Yeah, I don't remember what I addressed it briefly just by like he was wearing a backwards Volcom hat. Like, we knew he wasn't gonna
fucking get it, dude.
Like, get everybody around after a show like that.
Yeah, it was a night to remember.
Yeah, it did bring up those feelings of like, oh yeah, comedy gets rowdy and weird, and it's unpredictable. The whole mixing of
tense at times.
Yeah, you mix alcohol and ego and too many people all at once, and everybody going, we're not supposed to be here. Like everybody in the back of their mind is like, we're doing something wrong by being gathered.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
Very fun.
Super, super fun. Do you want to get to the show and tell portion of the show?
Show and tell.
Show and tell.
Yeah.
Show and tell. Yeah.
I have something to show.
Do you have something to show?
Yes.
Cool. Is it more of a show than a tell?
I can show and tell, but it's more of a show.
Oh,
I'm stuck.
You got that?
It's right here. Okay, I got a treat. I got myself a little treat. Oops. I did an impulse buy. It was on sale. That one?
You can show up close for Sam on that one.
Check this bad boy out.
Go a little to the.
That is badass.
It's a melty face man pipe.
Were you guys just talking about Salvador Dali? Oh no, that was something else. My brain's mush.
So is this guy's. I mean, look at him. This guy's stoned out of his mind.
Oh, it's great.
He's literally a device for smoking weed.
Yeah. So that's been really fun. I found out after I got him home that he's a little bubbler.
Yeah, that's a super bonus.
In there. Yeah, so that's my new hobby.
God. My ears.
Oh my God.
You ripped up my ears with your butt.
Sorry.
I'll make it my show and tell.
Okay. That's dangerous. I got a dangerous butt going on. So that's what I'm up to. Smoking weed out of that man's head. Zach,
to a new piece.
What was that?
How often do you end up getting new?
It's rare. It's very rare. It's been a while. It's been a couple years, I think, since I bought a new pipe.
Oh wow.
A couple years?
Yeah. I never buy pipes. Why would I? I don't know. Maybe it's not that long.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
But it's infrequent.
Check out this coat.
You look pretty sharp.
Yeah, it's just really thick and warm.
What coat? I can't see anything.
Nice. It's a camo coat, which I was really like, oh, I hate it, because anybody that wears camo just bugs me. But I waved to the neighbor, and it's the first time I got him to wave to me yesterday, and I was wearing this thing. I was like, okay.
Oh man, I've waved to that guy so many times.
I know, me too. But
that's
I wore the coat
upsetting.
and was like, huh, and he was like, okay.
He actively does not wave back to you.
He does not. He ignores us.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So now you're friends with the neighbor.
Yeah. It's got a big hood.
In the
It's got-
camo.
It's got this crazy thing on the back. Check this out. There's like a backpack.
I think you
built
got to
in.
get lower.
Okay. I don't know. I
Pretty
can't.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is happening?
See how
back
that
here?
works?
No,
Look at
I
that.
don't.
It's got buttons
What
and
the
a
fuck?
and it folds down.
That's the
Pull it.
weirdest thing.
Fucking pull it.
I'm pulling it.
Yank it.
Ah, it's stuck.
Yeah, you got to be boom. Look at that.
Fuck?
Butt flap.
Nice.
See, and then you take
Pretty
it.
sick.
You take it and you grab it, and then you can
Oh, it doubles as a
fucking
diaper.
yeah. It doubles as a diaper.
And it's an
Wow.
adult diaper.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's
And
an
then-
invisible adult diaper.
Yeah. You can't see anything.
You're gonna want to hold on to that thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh yeah.
use into your elder years.
Like next year.
Yeah. Boy, that's
21, the year I started shitting myself again.
good for you, Zach. Whoa. Felt a draft from that thing. Zach, do you have any showing and telling to do?
Yeah, my show and tell is my handy water bottle.
Bad.
Sick.
Water bottle. It's about 40 ounces. Got some stickers on here. They stay on pretty good.
What's this sticker right here?
This one?
Yeah.
This is my Drunk Pikachu sticker.
Your what?
Drunk Pikachu sticker.
Is your mic on?
Yeah, I cannot hear you.
How did I turn my mic off?
Damn it.
Well, I've been trying. I don't know how long it's been off for, but yeah, this is my water bottle. It's a pretty great water bottle. It's got some cool stickers on it. It's about 40 ounces. It's got a Drunk Pikachu sticker that I got on a drunken night that I had.
You could fit a whole 40 in there.
I could, but it's a water only. Water only.
Respect.
Ain't no other liquid's gonna touch this.
Ain't no other liquid's gonna hold it down.
Mm-mm.
Good for you.
Oh no.
Oh, he's doing it on mic.
You find that
Oh,
you pour water because you have a big water bottle like that?
I do too.
Okay.
yeah. I feel really proud of myself when I drink a whole. Mine's that size too. I feel great when I finish one of those.
I also think it's important to have a wide, for me at least, like a big drinking area, because I think
Mouth?
I have like the hole that you drink out of.
Your mouth?
You're
Yeah, a fairly
inspired.
bigger one. That's the hole that I drink into. If you're drinking out of your mouth, then
The one that I drink into. I like the way that's put.
oh, you're a water cup guy. Respect.
I mean, every time I think about getting one of those water bottles, I just think, what I'm not made of money. What am I going to spend $12 on a receptacle for drinking water? Is have the-
Where did you steal that cup from?
this cup?
Yep.
This cup was given to me by Portland comic Kelly Irwin
Oh,
because
nice.
her parents were getting rid of cups.
Score.
Yeah. Correctly assumed that we needed some.
It just kind of looks like one of those cups that you find at
A pizza place.
I was gonna say a little burrito place.
That's
Okay,
a straight
yeah.
up cylinder though. That's rare.
It also looks like a garage sale type cup as well, which
Yes.
is what
Really
Oh,
on
okay.
brand
It is
for
a
you.
cylinder.
Yeah.
I thought it was one of those classic Coke cups.
No.
it's a
Hey.
good size. You can do a root beer float in this and
Oh,
not
yeah.
like imp
Nice.
on root beer or ice cream.
I appreciate that. It's been a while since I had one of those.
Do a Barks root beer float, and then it's a caffeinated root beer float.
Oh my god. I should just drink that in the morning instead of coffee.
Do you think you could do orange sherbet and Mountain Dew and do like a whole different type of float?
Oh.
Probably.
Code Red in the past.
Really?
How was it?
Yeah. See, so I get really defensive about the amount of shade that Mountain Dew gets. I don't care for the alignment that some people tend to make with it with like Trump supporters.
To be fair, they are cashing in on it. They have one out now that's called Liberty Juice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's got a flag on it.
Well, see, I'm so connected to it that all I just heard is that Mountain Dew has a new flavor and I hate it, but also
A Liberty Brew, excuse me.
Oh, it's called Brew also.
Listen, I'm just over here fact checking. Okay.
I appreciate it. But yeah, I get that. There's no need to yuck your yum.
But yeah, so for floats, Code Red to me works terrific. Maybe I'm not the guy to ask. I tend to be pro Mountain Dew. I've never done it with Baja Blast. I think that may be the next.
Ooh, that'd be pretty good. Wait, do you
That's
just use regular
unorthodox.
like vanilla ice cream though?
Just stick with vanilla ice cream. I've
Okay.
never gotten into that, but maybe that could be a move too.
It's good with a Coke. A little Coke float, pretty good.
Yeah, what if you do some sort of soda mixed with like a chocolate ice cream?
If you did like a cream soda,
Yeah,
with
like a
chocolate
cream
ice cream
soda
with
and
milk, that'd be pretty good.
Like a ginger ale?
Yeah.
I remember Coke really started to try and market that, like, out with root beer. Mix Coke with your ice cream
Well,
instead.
it clearly worked on me.
Mm.
You know what? I've tried a ginger ale float with vanilla ice cream and did not go well.
That doesn't sound very good.
No, it was bad.
Ginger ale's got a certain taste to it.
Yeah,
like
it's
a
too tangy.
gingery taste.
Some places make it with beer. Like a dark stout and just put a little ice cream in it.
Oh yeah.
If I'm gonna do that, I'd prefer like the Kahlua mudslide that you could get from Applebee's or Chili's or whatever it was.
I gotta see what this looks like real fast.
I never had anything fancy like that.
You're not missing much.
Yeah. I mean I like fancy milkshakes.
Yeah, that's
I'll-
basically that, except then you get hungover.
Yeah. I'm really susceptible to the sugar hangovers.
Yeah.
Like
Same.
any like Jello shots fuck me up.
Ugh.
I get a weird drunk from them, I guess. But it's like an hour and a half later,
I hate it.
and then I wake up in the middle of the night all weird and gacked out. Mike's Hard Lemonades would fuck me up really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a migraine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how people.
On a summer's day with some lunch maybe, but yeah, if you're trying to just rip them back.
Used to drink Boone's Farm like crazy.
What's that?
It's like wine, sort of. It's like MD 2020's version of wine. But yeah, we looked that up. You know Boone's Farm, right?
Not by name.
You probably recognize it. But yeah, it's like
Oh,
wine,
yeah,
wine you'd find in like 7-Eleven.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've seen that. Pink wine, but not rosé.
But like
Blue wine.
too.
There we go. The blue
Oh, blue
Hawaiian.
wine.
Yeah.
I
Oh, I
would
totally
drink
had the blue
that.
Hawaiiin.
Mm.
So
That
very
is-
really
I am going to yuck this yum. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you should. That was in the at the time when I was. What's that?
yeah, I hate to be that but that's not okay.
No, yeah,
You got to draw the line.
that was the same time where I was happily drinking Four Locos.
Ugh. I remember those days.
Yep.
Sam, did you have anything else you wanted to show and or tell?
So this was a are you guys familiar with this?
No.
Genius Joy.
Is that some mushroom powder?
I don't know what it is. I don't think it's either that or it's kratom. Either way, I don't trust it, and it tastes terrible. I'll pull one out so you guys can see. Oh, it smells bad too. How does it smell?
Is it like they're capsules?
They're capsules. How do I?
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
And kratom is something that is pretty common.
Yeah.
In the at least not it's not, but in the circles I run.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
And and I think it's just that packaged and marketed differently, but I like that I have something. It makes me feel like I'm in Limitless. I'm Bradley Cooper. That I have something called Genius Joy.
Yeah, and you can just change your mental state, and you can be in control of it.
Not only am I going to become a genius for a period of time, I'm also going to be stoked about it. I'm going to have uninhibited joy.
Yeah. Does it? So it makes you feel smart and happy?
That's what it says it does. Who knows? It probably just has like a lot of caffeine. Who knows? I will someday look into it. I'm not gonna read you the supplement facts.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I mean,
I am kind of curious, but that is fine.
I mean, supplement
Vitamin-
facts is kind of an oxymoron.
Is it?
Right.
Yeah. Supplements are not approved by the FDA, and they don't have to, the labels don't actually have to be factual. They don't even have to list all their ingredients in a lot of cases.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's a whole industry of just bullshit. But you know, I take some of the bullshit. I get
Yeah.
it.
It doesn't have a huge warnings list, but it's not a short thing either.
Yeah, classic.
Are there a lot of hydrolates and dextra and in the ingredients thing? There's usually like phenylethyl.
Riboflavin,
Fentanyl?
phosphate,
Ooh, that's a fun one.
thiamine, niacinamide, calcium,
That sounds like almost
Tantamate.
poison.
tyosine. Yeah, these aren't fun words to say, right?
Where's it from? It says, it'll say like packaged in a place. Curious about that.
In a facility that also processes tree nuts.
Manufactured for Pacific Northwest Naturals, Federal Way, Washington, but that's not the same as where it's packaged.
By way
Although
of Taiwan.
What do you think it would be the sketchiest place to see your supplements were packaged from?
China.
China,
No.
really? Not.
Honestly, like Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere weird. Yeah.
Like
Somebody's garage.
Somewhere in Minnesota, or no, like a Wisconsin thing. Or like these people don't care about their health.
A what thing?
A Wisconsin.
I heard
Right.
Wisconsin.
I was just checking.
His accent's coming out.
Yeah.
His Nebraska accent.
His Nebraska.
The lightly populated Midwest is probably just as terrifying to me as anywhere else.
Yeah, man. Oh, they're deep in the MLMs out there.
Yeah, and they're our neighbors. They're right down the way.
When I was in Florida, people ate lore tabs, which was I still don't know what that is. It's a pill, and LORITAB maybe, but no,
All
it's
water.
yeah. There you go. What is that?
Huh.
Tell me what that is.
Oh,
'Cause,
LORTAB.
yeah, so it's like it's kind of like Vicodin.
Oh, fun.
But
How
yeah,
fun.
so those were
Hydrocodone.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Oh, it's an opioid.
And acetaminophen.
Hydrocodone.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Yeah, they were great. They were like Vicodin and a Percocet that didn't make you sick.
Ugh.
So you could take a bunch of them.
God.
That
Go
does
Roger-
sound pretty terrific when you use those words exactly.
Yeah, it was great. You take your mom's, scooter around town and you're just like, oh, it's all liquid. The road is liquid.
You take that does sound terrific.
It's Florida. It's the middle of the night and all the stoplights turn into blinking yellows and you just go.
Can I ask, does everybody's mom in Florida have a scooter?
I mean, it seems
Said it like you take your mom's purse, like every mom has a purse. But
I mean, in the town that I was in, a lot of people rode around on scooters. It's a beach town.
see, that makes Florida sound kind of fun, but I understand it can be a very complicated place.
All of my experiences with Florida were fucking awesome. And
Yeah, because you were on drugs the whole time.
Right, you're having
no.
a set that doesn't make you sick. Sure, anything's going to be up that way.
God, it was great. But no, it's a small town right on the beach, and it wasn't. I mean, sure, I was like around people who were, pushing and dealing and all sorts of drug related stuff. But
Did you know a few Florida man types?
oh yeah, it's great. It's because like those stories make me feel a little bit nostalgic when I read them. Also, it makes me feel like more okay now because everything's like the news is like and then I go like oh, this guy's dog ate him by the toes, starting at his toes and finished at his neck or something, and you're like, oh, okay.
It's a sense of normalcy. Yeah.
Mm.
It
Yeah.
is. But yeah, I mean, I know a guy who he went to jail and then he was on house arrest for 3 years because he got Grand Theft Auto for getting, he ate too much Vicodin and he stole a golf cart and he drove it home. And that's great. Grand Theft Auto, though.
For a golf cart?
For a golf cart.
Wow.
Must have been a fancy golf cart.
Well, it's bigger than a scooter.
I think they pressed full extent charges because he was on Vicodin and also like drunk. So yeah, I mean, that's
Probably poor, so.
Yeah. Same guy. Oh, no, I don't want to do. Okay. Yeah. Crazy stuff in Florida.
It's a whole party all the time.
Yeah. People die and you go like, huh, that's weird. You just started a business and won the lottery. Oh, shit.
Wow. Eventful.
Yeah. There's some crazy Florida shit.
Speaking of crazy shit,
Ooh.
I believe it's about that time
Oh, yeah.
that we get into
I got a crazy shit coming.
a little bit of what I like to call the top three.
Top three. Oh, that's
Top
really good.
three, baby. Let's go.
Did you know that what tone that
No,
was?
I didn't. I was guessing. I knew it was in the synthesizer section, but I didn't realize that it was going to be so great.
It was like an organ synthesizer.
Yeah, it was a really nice one. I'm going to use that one again. That's number 72. Don't let me forget. Welcome to the top three, where everyone has a top three of something.
Top three.
And you're going to tell me what they are now. So what's going on here? I picked out a category before this whole shebang got started, and each of you will tell me your top three of items in that category. Whoops. And these items can be real. They can be hypothetical. They can be things that have happened in your life or someone else's life or no one's life, as far as you're aware. Doesn't matter. Any which way. This week's top three, of course, since we all have to, since we're all not seeing our families this week, even though perhaps we would normally be seeing our families this week. Hopefully we're not going to see him this week. It's top three ways to avoid your family. Yeah, that's right. Top three ways to not ever come into contact with your family again, or at least for the foreseeable future. There are three best ways of doing this according to each of you, and you will tell me what they are right now, starting with Chad Johnson. Number three or two or one, no particular order.
Kill him.
Kill him. Great choice.
Kill your family. Use a hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Front side or back side? Front side or cloth side?
Front side.
Okay.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, that's because if you're gonna kill your family, you're really upset, and you're gonna want to use you're probably gonna use physical force, and that's gonna feel good.
I've always thought the claw side of a hammer would be the most efficient way to hit someone in the head with a hammer.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like he's not looking
sure.
for efficiency though.
Yeah, no, you kill him first hit, but if you're I want the thud, just the fucking meat thud,
just standard hammer.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Maybe even a mallet.
Number two.
Number two. Number two is no, right now I'm playing video games.
Okay.
Fucking I'm in my room playing video games. That's one of the things that my friends would come over and we play video games, and then my mom would be like, hey, and I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. And it was great.
Great.
Because then my friends would laugh,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'd feel better.
Mm-hmm. You love video games more than your family. Great way.
Oh yeah.
To never see them again. And number three or one.
Want
a drum roll?
Sure. I guess. Oh, okay. Don't have a soul anymore. That's yeah.
Oh, is there...
yeah. I get too personal on this one. I have a hard time thinking outside the box with it.
Well, this one's very personal.
This one, yeah. So
potentially.
Yeah, I have. My sister said that I don't have a soul anymore.
Right.
So
your sister who voted for Trump said you have no soul anymore.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you showed her.
Well,
okay.
The win in the end, though.
Yeah, that's true. We're waiting on those recounts.
Well, I was referring to heaven, the
Oh.
ultimate, when we'll all be.
That's true.
I'm kidding.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
no, yeah, we just
You
your face froze for a second, so we were like,
You froze at
Okay.
a really good time.
it was great. It was
Okay.
so suspenseful.
But we
Also-
heard.
Showing my support for Trump. Yeah, that's a great time to free.
Well, you're not showing your support. You're just showing God's support and your support for God. So
That's just what the facts of the matter are.
you can help that.
Heaven,
The
Yeah.
weird
you got to do that.
the weird thing is, I don't have a soul or whatever, but like my sister she's like a pretend religious person,
Hmm.
and it's really interesting to see that like someone become that,
Hmm.
because it's like I know who you are, up until this point, and then I see just watching people adopt pretend religion is weird. It's confusing,
Yeah.
but it's like kind of gross.
What
Yes.
about your lack of support for Trump leads her to believe that you no longer have a soul, that you did before and that you no longer do?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that she ever thought that I was that kind of person. I think that she just moved into a certain category of person, I guess you could say.
I see.
And then
So it wasn't the Trump thing alone necessarily.
no, I think she got married and then she was like, "Oh, I got to be this person or else I can't be married anymore."
Yeah. Well, that's like a Christian thing, is lording soul over
Nice.
people. Yeah, that was an accident, but I'll take it.
It was good. I liked it. Yeah, let's
Thank
get away from
you.
me and get on to
Zach,
Zach.
are you
I
ready
got
with
too
your top?
personal on this one. I like it.
You ready with your top 3 ways to avoid seeing your family?
Wait, can I? Is it your whole family or just specific members of your family?
Whatever you want it to be.
Okay. Well, number 1.
Yeah, my first one was my dad, my second one was my mom, my third one was my sister.
Wow. Taking long shits.
Okay, long
Yeah.
shit.
That's
Family's
why I do
not
it in
going in
music.
there. Great choice.
Yeah, I used to go and take like 45-minute, hour and a half long bathroom breaks just to read a book or hang out, play my Game Boy,
Hell yeah.
so no one would bug me.
Still do it to this
Beautiful.
day. Number 2.
Oh, I should have saved that one for number 2.
I mean, that can be number 2 if you want. Like I said, there's no particular order.
Okay, you can start with number 2.
Okay, that
yeah,
was
yeah.
number 2.
Cool, yeah.
Number 1,
Number 1, faking my death.
faking your death.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
There's a hypothetical one also because I haven't done it yet.
That's fine. They can be hypothetical.
Yes.
Okay, great choice.
But I will know if your mom ever asks me, I'll be like, "Yes, he's dead."
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Zach dead?
Yeah, and
Yeah, I swear to God, he's dead. I haven't seen him in days.
sounds just like your mom.
That's what she sounds like to me.
That's her crying.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Zach's dead.
Wait, your mom's Cartman?
A little bit
Okay.
Yeah.
Woman, okay.
Part woman.
And number 3.
Will be
You want to drum roll? You're good.
faking a positive COVID test.
Faking positive
Oh, that's a good one.
COVID test.
I'll get you out of anything.
Very topical.
The temptation is always there. That's always that's a card you have. You can play that card once.
That's
yeah.
true. That's true. Although, you know what? You can get reinfected. So technically, you can play that card as many times as you want.
Get reinfected. True.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Great choices. Sam, it is your turn to name your top 3 ways to avoid your family. The first one.
Number 3 is allowing your stepsister to find out that you've made jokes about her without her permission.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That I know from firsthand experience will really cut out any supportive text messages throughout the year leading up to those ever exciting family gatherings.
Wow. So just full no contact. Were they mean jokes?
They weren't very nice, no. And she's not aware of what they are directly. I don't know why my mom felt the need after telling me, not to tell her or to stop doing them, but more importantly, just don't tell her that she did anyways. But you know, it's all in good fun, as I say, and
which is a
that
great point.
any guilt for me personally, as long as I may, you know, make sure that I add that it's all in good fun. That kind of wipes any guilt off the table.
As it should.
Oh yeah, and all the things that I was saying earlier, all in good fun.
Yes.
And, it's a joke.
Yes, I'm sure your sister echoes the sentiment.
Number 2.
Number 2 is having your dad die.
Dad dying. Never
That'll
see him again.
Now this is referring to siblings on the other side of my family.
Ah.
That'll really cut down on that communication, the planning and such. Because then it becomes a battle of who needs to reach out first, who's going to be the person, and when everyone's fine with the answer being neither, then there you go.
You just get to call off that game of emotional chicken.
It seems like, yeah, the common ingredient that was binding it, the egg binding us as if we were a meatball, metaphorically together, has you know, perished, and so we separate, as does the meatball without the egg.
Wow, a beautiful, delicious metaphor.
I had no idea there was egg and meatballs.
That's what holds them together.
Egg and panko.
I thought,
Yeah.
because like you know how you make burger patties?
Yeah,
Those are just flat meatballs. No?
true.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, you could technically make a meatball in just taking a meat and putting it into a ball, but there's something that you get from all the other stuff that gives it like a good texture and stuff. That
That's what, yeah, it gives it that kind of quiche texture.
Mhm.
Number 3.
Now I don't know this the same way for with as far as firsthand experience goes, but heroin, I have observed from a close distance, will really also chop down on family communications, especially when you say you're going to cut back at least on it, and it becomes apparent that you are not doing so. The family members tend to leave you alone at that point.
That tracks. Oops. Not on purpose.
That was good.
Next to that one, but if your main goal is just to get that family off your back, then it'll do the trick.
It sure will. Yeah, that seems like one where there's not really such a thing as cutting down. It's kind of a binary situation.
Yes, it is very much all or nothing. All you can handle or none at all situation.
Yes. Well, what a uplifting playing field we have here tonight, folks. This is a thrilling round of top 3. And I truly mean this has been a very revelatory round. But wait, there's more. I have written down my own of top 3 in this category, and I will be awarding points based on whom's has gotten close to what of which of the 3 things that I wrote down on this paper. So let's dive in. My number 1 is delete the internet. You get rid of it, family's gone. You don't ever see him again.
So you like delete your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and then call Comcast and say,
get it all out of there.
Blow up the internet.
And then you do that. You blow up the whole internet. No internet for anybody. No problem. No family.
Do you think
would that be?
Do you think you'd have to blow up
crazy.
something in space or on Earth to get rid of the internet?
And
just do
underneath the
both.
earth.
Just to be safe. Just to be safe, you do both.
You think they have internet on Mars?
No.
Mars.
Well, no, but they got rovers on Mars that are sending pictures back.
Those have internet. Or they have satellite internet.
Yeah, so you blow up the Mars rovers. That's my number 1. Blow up the Mars rovers. And I'm going to award a point for that to let's see here. Boy, so much scoring, so many scoring times here. Faking your death. You know, what's the difference, right? Our lives are all just on the internet now.
Yes,
Are they not?
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yes. So you delete the internet, it's like you died. It's like you done got dead. And we're gonna do I'm gonna move on to number two.
Number 2.
Disagree politically. Boom, family's out of there. No more. Yeah, that's number 2. You disagree. You say I love abortions and I want to get all the babies out of everybody, and your family goes, "Whoa, Jesus said that's wrong," and then bada bing, bada boom, no more family. That's how it works. You know what
That
I'm
is
saying?
how it works. I know exactly what you're saying.
That's what I assume. My family, luckily, I come from a long line of abortion lovers. Very fortunate.
Thank goodness. We should all be so lucky.
I know. I have a lot to be thankful for this year. And I'm going to go ahead and award Chad Johnson a point
Hey,
for having no soul.
for kill your family with a ham. Oh, different one.
No
Okay.
soul.
No soul.
Yeah.
I get it.
Being soulless.
Yes, for being soulless. And I will also award a point to Sam for the stepsister joke reveal, because clearly you just have politically different ideas of what comedy is with your stepsister in that case. So it counts. I'm counting it. Oh, okay. 2 for 1. Thanks for that. And let's see. Disagree politically. I'm gonna also go ahead and award a point to Sam for heroin. For that one, you know, some people's politics say that you should do heroin, like all the Oregonians who just voted to decriminalize all the drugs.
Hell yeah.
Those goddamn drug lords voting for the drugs to be in charge.
Just this sadistic bunch of monsters out here.
Yep.
So you can just have heroin.
Heathens. Yeah. Everyone just gets, the government's going to be passing out stimulus heroin to everybody to help us get through this pandemic. So that's another point for Sam there. And let's see. All right, and number 3, my number 3. That one was on purpose. Is die. You're dead. No more family. Unless you haunt them, but you don't have to. Probably. I'm gonna award a couple of points here. Chad Johnson gets a half a point. He almost got dying, but he got killing instead. Very close. I'm gonna give a half a point to Sam as well for his dad dying. That's not you dying, but it's someone else. But it's very close. And I will be awarding another half a point to Zach for once again faking your own death, which is not actually dying, but pretty much there. I'm also going to give him a half a point for a long shit because it might smell like a death. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what everyone's saying. So boy, what an exciting round! A lot of scoring here tonight. A lot of points awarded. Wow, goodness gracious! You know what? This is some unprecedented. All right, coming in third place with an entire 1.5 points. It's Chad Johnson.
Shit.
Way to go, Chad. Coming in second place with a whole 2 points, baby. It's Zach Chappell.
Hey, new high score.
New high score for Zach. Pretty sure 2 points. That's pretty good.
That's really good. Normally I'm like
good.
half to negatives.
Yeah. No, you really stepping up your game this game. And with a whopping 2.5 points, coming in first place, the winner of the grand prize, which is not seeing your family this Thanksgiving, it is Sam Whiteley.
Yeah.
Ding ding.
The first time I ever played too.
Yeah, you're a natural. Well done.
So are you seeing your family this Thanksgiving?
I am not. I am
Champion.
nearby. I may drive by, and they have a large enough backyard to be able to observe, and maybe I will stop by. But no, we will not be having a meal together or anything like that.
Hell yeah.
Just give
Saving
him
the
a call.
world.
Give him a call from your car. Just put your hand on the window.
Give a honk. Yeah.
Yeah, give him a holler from afar. That's
Oh, yeah,
that's what
I
I'm
can't
gonna
use that,
do.
huh?
We're gonna Skype. I think my family is still on Skype. We don't Zoom. We Skype.
They're not on Zoom yet.
Horse just too ahead of its time.
I know. What happened? How come Zoom got all the credit in this pandemic? Because Skype's pretty good. You can fit a lot of people in one of those things.
I blame comedy. It's those bookers, you know.
Yeah.
Everything Zoom.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, who am I to talk? You know, I run my show over Zoom. But it's mostly
What
because
show's that?
Truth or Dare Live tomorrow night at 8, or every other Tuesday at 8 p.m. Twitch TV, not Truth or Dare Live. But it's mostly because we asked a few comics to get Skype when we were first doing these call-in podcast episodes, and some people were hesitant,
Confused even.
yeah.
That checks out.
Uh-huh. I'm not looking.
Stop looking.
I'm not. I'm looking over at Ben.
Well, nice job winning top 3, Sam.
Yeah,
that was
you nailed it.
that was super great. Have you ever heard of the game show on television called Jeopardy?
Who hasn't? Rest
I
in peace
mean-
to Alex Trebek.
Yeah, burn in hell, Alex Trebek. That's what I'm saying.
Dude,
Oh,
you
you
guys
think he?
can replace him.
Ken Jennings.
Well,
Ken Jennings is the first guest.
yeah, they're having a series of guest hosts, and the first one is Ken Jennings.
Jennings. He seems to be the safe and kind of logical pick. It would be kind of beautiful on some level if the guy that replaced him was the one that was on the second most, because at this point the dude that's been on the second most Jeopardies is Ken Jennings, right?
Mm.
It would have to be
Who's the first?
Alex Trebek.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh, they should
Right.
have Watson the robot.
Yeah, Watson, a robot host.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Great idea. You should tweet them.
Okay, I'll get right on that.
Is it time?
It is time. So speaking of Jeopardy, we do a game on this show called Jokepardy.
Yes, I'm
and
very
it's the same kind of thing. It's I'm gonna have some comedy trivia questions, and you guys are gonna be my contestants, and it's gonna be super fun.
I'm so excited.
I love this part.
I feel like I'm really gonna kick ass this time.
Well, I gave all the answers to Zach early, just so we can watch you be super disappointed.
He's not gonna remember him.
That's true.
What?
So
What are you trying to say?
while I explain the rules, there's not many, but choose a noise to buzz in with. It can be your name. It can be a thing that Chris Hodemy shook a wine opener.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so whatever you want, it doesn't matter. Emma Jonas, what it's going to be your buzzing noise?
Toot toot.
I love it. That's perfect. It's not going to get you hung up on anything.
Hopefully not. I
'cause-
usually forget it right before I try to say it.
Yeah, there's been times that you have like a phrase that you buzz in with, and I'm like, but yeah, toot toot's perfect.
Toot toot.
Zach,
Buzz.
but
Wow,
like it.
really creative.
What is? I didn't know it was a competition to see who's the most creative buzzer name.
I
Well,
just said it was
buzzer
really
sound.
creative.
you're down a point
That's what
starting out.
That's what the words that came out of your mouth said, but that's not what the tone said.
Oh, you're understanding tones now.
I'm a
Okay.
snake. Sam, what is your buzz in noise?
I'm gonna have a little more fun with it than that. Mine's gonna be just zap.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Youch.
I like that a lot. So, I've got some categories here. And since you are on the internet, you're at like a half-second disadvantage of a delay. So what we're going to do is you can buzz in at any time I'm reading the question. They have to both wait until I'm done reading the question.
Okay.
Here are the categories. Doing a comedy, which is if you do comedy, you probably know these answers. Phillips, Hedberg, or Wright, which is I'm going to read you a one-liner. You tell me if it's Emo Phillips, Stephen Wright, or Mitch Hedberg.
Okay.
Name that comic. Pretty straightforward. I'm going to give you some facts, and you tell me who that is. Sketchy Past, I'm going to give you the name of an actor. You're going to tell me whether they're from The State, Kids in the Hall, Saturday Night Live, or Mr. Show. And something funny about this movie edition, which is I'm going to describe a funny way someone has died in a movie. You name the movie.
Okay.
Okay. And those are the categories. There's 3 to 5 options in each category. And we're going to start right now. Sam, choose a category. Doing a comedy. Phillips Hedberger Wright. Name that comic. Sketchy past or something funny about this movie edition.
How about doing a comedy?
Doing a comedy.
Yeah.
Okay, some of these definitions are really fun. A term used to describe jokes that are made at the expense of disenfranchised groups or their members.
Zap.
What is punching down?
Punching down is correct.
Yes. Oh, first point, baby.
I got my eye on you, by the way, with your buzzins and your pausing before the answer to think. You didn't do it. You didn't do it. You're doing great so far.
Thanks.
With
Now I'm in my head.
with the good. I hope so.
Let's do name that comic.
Name that comic. Here we go. Born in 1970, this comedian is a Canadian comic of Indian descent. He began performing in Toronto in 1989. In 2013, he was number 3 on Forbes's list of the world's highest paid comedians and became the first comedian to get a Netflix stand-up special. He
Zap.
voiced Sam Whiteley.
Russell Peters.
Russell Peters is correct.
Nice.
Very nice. Were you just locked in because I wasn't finished?
What? No, I was like, I could see it.
Okay.
I could see his face in my head, but I couldn't remember his name.
Okay. Sam, pick a category.
How about Hedberg?
Phillips Hedberger, right. Here we go. A computer once beat me at chess, but it was no match for me at kickboxing.
Zap.
Sam.
Stephen Wright.
No.
Ah,
Emma Jonas.
Emo Phillips.
Emo Phillips is correct.
Yes.
Good point.
Woo. Did I
And-
pause?
No, it was great.
Okay.
I'm just,
Now I'm self-conscious.
I got my eye on you because of last time.
Okay.
That was a super long pause last time,
all
but
right.
it was great.
That's no. It's fair.
great now.
You're right. You're true. Okay. Let's do something funny about this movie.
Something funny about this movie edition. Okay. This movie has been called an 84-minute masterclass in how to kill people with bullets and vegetables. Eat your vegetables, Clive Owen says before punching a carrot through the back of a dude's head.
What movie is that?
Zap.
Sam.
Shoot 'em up.
Shoot 'em up is correct.
Dang.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
It's fucking tight. That movie fucking rules.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
it's
great
been on
movie.
my list for so long.
So good.
We should get that from Mr. Video.
We should.
Cool.
Sam, pick a category. Something funny about this. Sketchy past.
Movie edition.
Name that. Thanks. Name that comic. Phillips Hedberger writer doing a comedy.
How about doing a comedy?
Doing a comedy. This is a term for when an audience cheers or applauds for a joke that they agree with, but that is not funny enough to get a laugh. I don't know how to read.
I think it said Zeb.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Get clapter.
Clapter is correct.
Oh, I was thinking Clapter.
The ultimate goal.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
thing.
I agree with you.
Eliza Schlesinger's new.
Holy crap. It's more
Oh,
like
Emma,
crapter.
did you watch the same special with Clancy of Eliza Schlesinger on their marathon thing?
Yes. Yes, I did.
What an afternoon that was.
It
That
truly was.
I mean, I watched it once. I know how I felt about it. How those two individuals did do and continue to do that, I'll never understand.
I know. They're really just torturing themselves.
I love the marathon stuff, but with that specifically, I just
Yeah, between that and the Rob Schneider one, I'm
oh, that one was even
glad
worse.
to have been just a guest.
I watched the first 5 minutes of that Eliza Schlesinger one. Sure.
Oh, it's been.
Sam, pick a category.
We'll stick with doing a comedy.
Okay. This is the person who hires and/or pays comedians to work in clubs.
Toot toot.
Emma.
Who is the booker?
Correct.
Yeah.
Closed out. Philip Sepper-
Sketchy. Sketchy
pass.
Sketchy pass for 5 million.
Okay. I'm going to name an actor. You tell me what sketch show they were in.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. David Cross.
Toot toot.
Emma.
Mr. Show.
Yep. All right. What's happening? Okay, cool.
I don't know. Ghost in the shell.
Emma, choose a category. Something funny about this.
Something funny about this.
All right. Something funny about this movie edition. Here we go. Samuel L. Jackson is giving an inspirational speech to the remaining crew. He might as well be saying, I've had it with these motherfucking sharks in this motherfucking, and then he gets eaten. Sam.
Man, about Deep Blue Sea?
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, I was gonna say Jaws.
For a bonus point, who's the other actor in that movie also famous for sporting a Kangol?
LL Cool J.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
What's
that
a
was a
Kangol?
well-deserved.
A Kangol, yeah. Okay.
The caps locks.
God, so many things. I'm gonna watch a movie later this evening, and I've got so many on my mind now.
Good. Do a triple feature with Ice Harvest, Shoot 'Em Up, and Deep Blue Sea.
Is it dog?
Right.
Yeah, he was a dog on his head.
Before.
GOL.
Huh? Are you gonna watch Mistletoe and Menorahs?
Mistletoe and Menorahs is in the mix too. I'm a sucker for the Hallmark movies. I really am.
It's on Tubi.
Thank goodness.
These dogs are terrifying.
Oh, they're so cute.
Okay, so we got something funny about this. Sketchy Past. Name that comic. Philip Sedberger writer doing a comedy.
About Sketchy Past.
Sketchy Past. All right. I'm going to name that actor. 3, 2, 1. Kevin McDonald.
Toot toot.
Emma.
The state.
No.
Oh, fuck.
Zap.
Sam.
Mad TV.
No.
That's Michael McDonald.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, look what he can do. No, the options are The State, Kids in the Hall, Saturday Night Live, or Mr. Show.
Oh, then it'd be Kids in the Hall.
It is Kids in the Hall. Zach Chappell didn't buzz in, but I'll give him one.
Oh, I thought it just fell on me, so I didn't have.
I mean, it did. So yeah,
I've seen
you're
Jeopardy
good.
before. Or once or twice.
Zach Chappell, pick a category. Something funny about the Sketchy Past. Name that comic. Philip Sedberger writer doing a comedy. Nope, not that top one.
Not the top one.
Not doing a comedy.
Come on.
I ran out of those.
Oh, what was that one right after that?
Philip Sedberger, right?
Another one right after that.
Name that comic.
Yeah.
Born in 1973, this comedian did her first open mic in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. The manager of the club told her that she should enter a contest called The Search for Canada's Funniest New Comic. She did and won. She wrote and directed the film Women Aren't Funny. In 2004, she appeared on season 2 of NBC reality show Last Comic Standing, and she was the first comedian eliminated. In 2005, she had her own HBO One Night Stand special.
Toot toot.
Emma Jonas.
Who's Bonnie McFarlane?
Bonnie McFarlane is correct.
Yes.
Very nice. You can like dying over there.
Yeah. I was just proud that I knew one.
Nature of the game. Here we go. Philip Sedberger, right?
That
Sketchy
one.
Past or something. Okay, here we go. When I was a boy, I would lay in my twin-sized bed and wonder where my brother was.
Toot, toot. Mitch Hedberg.
Emma Jonas, Mitch Hedberg is correct.
Cool.
That makes sense.
I wasn't sure, but I'd already started buzzing in, and I didn't want to. Anyway,
Gotta fall through.
I did.
Here we go.
And it paid
was
off.
great.
Something funny about this movie edition.
Something funny about this movie edition. Here we go. During a desert brawl scene, Han Solo accidentally hits Boba Fett's jetpack and sends him flying, hilariously screaming into the Sarlacc pit.
Toot toot.
Emma
Star
Jonas.
Wars Episode 4: A New Hope.
No.
Fuck. What? Do you know it?
Buzz, Star Wars Episode 5, Empire Strikes Back.
No.
Damn it.
Sam.
Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi.
That is correct.
Dang.
Process up a limit. It was not in the Darth Maul one. Let's go.
That's how I try and win that that way all the time.
That was a fun one.
Yeah, it's
fuck
crazy.
you, I know.
I haven't seen them all of them for a long time.
Yeah, I watched that scene before I wrote this down, and it is funny because he accidentally hits his jetpack because he's playing with his big stick, talking to. He's like, Chewie, I can't get this stick, and he just goes clunk, and Boba Fett goes, yeah.
Oh, was it
It's
in the
hilarious.
which
I
version
still
of the Star Wars
screwed
was it though?
Up and said 3.
Yeah, for some reason I always remember that happening way earlier. Seems like a weird thing to.
I think it's it said Return of the Jedi.
I know where it happened.
Mhm.
I don't care.
Snorlax pit, dude.
Honestly, I've never actually seen any of the Star Wars.
Yeah, that tracks.
I've been on a facade, a facade.
Okay, Sam Whiteley, pick a category: sketchy past, name that comic, or Philip Seyberger Wright.
Name that comic.
Born in 1966, this comedian was raised in Indiana and is the youngest of 6 children and often jokes about growing up in a large family. He says about his sometimes third-person high-pitched voice that inside voice is my connection to the audience. It's the dude with the Hot Pockets joke.
Buzz,
Zach Chappell.
Jim Gaffigan.
Jim Gaffigan. Got it.
Got one.
Good enough.
Did you buzz in way earlier?
No, it was
Okay, cool.
pretty simultaneous with everybody else.
Cool.
I will split. This is our point. Can I split it into thirds?
Sure.
Okay.
But that rounds down. You can keep it or split it into thirds.
Nah, keep it.
Keeping it. Okay.
Not about this round.
I appreciate the sentiment, but that's the right call.
Zach Chappell, sketchy past or Philip Seyberger Wright?
Sketchy past.
Sketchy past. 3, 2, 1. Phil Hartman.
Oh, Buzz.
Oh,
Zach Chappell.
Saturday Night
Saturday Night Live is correct. Going to Philip Seyberger right
I
now.
was like Futurama.
Here's the one-liner from this category. Eagles may soar, but weasels don't get stuck into jet engines. Sucked
Zach.
into jet engines. My bad. Sam Whiteley.
Stephen Wright.
Stephen Wright is correct. Going back and forth between the categories now. One more on sketchy past. 3, 2, 1. Joe Litrulio.
Toot toot. The
Emma.
state.
Yes, that is correct.
Yes.
All right. Now to just get these last 3 one-liners out. Here we go. Grab your points. Get ready to get some points real fast, everybody. A conscience is what hurts when all your other parts feel so good.
Zap.
Sam Whiteley.
Emo Phillips.
No.
Buzz.
Oh,
Mitch Hedberg.
No.
Toot toot.
Wow.
Stephen Wright.
I like how many times he says Mitch Hedberg. Stephen Wright is correct.
That's how it is.
Okay, here we go.
Mitch Eggberg.
2 more. My friend said, you know what I like? Mashed potatoes. I was like, dude, you got to give me time to guess. Sam Whiteley.
Mitch Hedberg.
I can't. There's some of his jokes I can't read without sounding like him.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. Here we go. My cousin just died. He was only 19. He got stung by the fuck? Oh, he got stung by a bee. The natural enemy of a tightrope walker.
Toot toot.
It's a great joke.
Emo Phillips.
Emma Jonas, Emo Phillips is correct.
I think she looked at the screen.
I think she did.
not.
Play it back. Play it
I
back.
did not.
Everybody
Play it
do
back.
a little 10-second rewind and watch Emma
Mhm.
totally cheat
Yeah,
off
you're
this
right.
screen
I
over here.
looked. I leaned over and I looked.
Yeah,
Is that's all of them?
That was everything.
Wow. Do you want
That's,
to award any bonus points?
Bonus points for bonus points. I'm gonna give one to Sam for getting the Star Wars full title. I appreciated that.
That was impressive. You had
yeah.
the number right and everything.
Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. That's it.
Okay.
That's the only bonus point I'm going to award. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give you one too.
Me?
Yeah, for playing the game nicely
Thanks.
without gaming the system.
I would never game the system.
Okay.
I would never. But I especially didn't this time. Okay, we got our totals, baby. Let's find it out. Let's check it out with the vibraphone. We're vibing with the phone.
I like the vibraphone.
In number 3rd place, Zach Chappell with the 2 points.
Hey, 2 points, Zach. That's what they call me all night long.
Does that include the point that he kept instead of divvying up?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that point is scribbled out and then written over.
That was my quick attempt at trying to turn this into more of a communism styled game where we all collectively answer the questions and all collectively share the points.
Well, you see where communism gets you. Hell.
3rd place.
3rd place.
No competition, communism.
That's right.
Yeah.
No competition.
No innovation.
No innovation. Number 2nd place. There we go. It's with 9 points is Sam Whiteley.
Nice.
Sweet.
Very well done. That's a lot of points.
I thought he had it.
No, he did not have it because in 1st place with 11 points, it's me, Emma.
Nice. Good job.
I won. Yeah, you tried. I gave you a chance,
The
but I
trivia
wrote it this
master.
way, not that way.
Can you recount those?
Yeah. You have 2 points. Sam has 9 points, and I have 11 points.
I mean, Zach, will you just make that 3 points for Zach right there? Because there's one scribbled out and then there's one next to it, so it looks like 3. So it might as well be 3.
sure. Yeah.
Cool.
You got 3 points, Zach.
Yeah.
You know what? You can even
You
have
know
my
what, you should
bonus point.
round it up to 5 for me.
You have 4 points. I gave you my bonus.
Do you want to donate 1 extra point to the Zach's with Low Points Foundation?
You guys could both donate him a point, and it would still be fine.
Now,
Still
what
be the
I'm
same.
tempted to do is follow our president's lead and demand Emma recount these points several.
Right.
Which point I will accuse you all of cheating.
Do you want me to stop counting or count again?
What I'm saying is you got a lawsuit coming at you real fast.
Okay, well, send it my way. I'll have my people throw it in the trash can.
Who? The Jewish people?
Don't talk about us like that.
What? I didn't say the word. I said the...
Actually, you did. You did a good job. What, Sam?
You'll be hearing from Rudy very soon. Bookstore or whatever that was.
Yeah, as long as there's not any drips of any strange brown liquid on it.
Dude, what the fuck is that?
It's his hair powder.
I mean,
and his sweat because he knows he's gonna fucking implode.
so how is he? Okay, I understand like hair
funny.
dye and shit like that. You know, you're getting old. You gotta look better for the cameras. But how do you not have like permanent hair dye? What's going on
It's
there?
powder.
What
It's
do you mean?
it's like a powder spray thingy that's supposed to like fill in the balding spots on top of the dye, I think.
You mean like those commercials where they had the cardboard and the circle in it, and they stuck the guy's head in there, and then
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah, you just spray it on.
Oh yeah.
Seems to grab your handkerchief and give it one of these, you know.
Oh, yeah. For
It's because
sure.
he doesn't have any nerve endings in his face from all the
He doesn't have the self-awareness to realize anything.
Well, it's the same reason that a fly moved in on Mike Pence's head during the entire debates.
Which is,
Hmm?
yeah, it's all for the same reason.
Yeah.
So, are you saying they don't have any nerve endings on their head because they have had so many hair transplants and shit like that?
Shit like that. And probably a bunch of speed, I would guess. Run a lot of speed, which also would explain all the sweating, besides just the fact that he's like spewing bullshit out of his face.
It'll also
stage
numb you
lights.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it comes from being nervous about the lying or anything like that, though.
Yeah.
It's
Well, yeah, they're used to that. Oh, sorry, I cut you off. I cut off the last half of what you said. I'm sorry.
But yeah, no, I think they're comfortable being dishonest completely, and I don't think that's.
Mhm.
I think you're right about that.
Yeah, it's the drugs for sure.
Hell yeah, that was joke pretty.
Yay!
Nice job, Emma.
Thanks. You too.
I try to make it not be so easy for Emma, but she doesn't ever. She's like a trivia She's been training her whole life for trivia all the time by reading, doing puzzles,
Seinfeld.
watching
Yep.
Seinfeld.
Yep. Yeah. Do you want to do any monologuing over the Seinfeld theme? Because now's your chance. Because I can play it perfectly.
Let me think of. Sure, yeah, go ahead. I'll
Okay.
think of Jerry did. And what's the deal with chopsticks? You gotta think they know about the spoon. They use the shovel. What do you think they're out there in the fields with chopsticks? I'm not doing it justice. But
I think you nailed
I
it.
do actually think that has legs on it.
I
I'm
love
gonna edit this so it's just Sam claiming that he made that joke up.
Yes, that is mine. That's that I
Thank
thought
you.
of that. It's voice to deflect.
Nice.
Really good stuff. Really killer.
Zach,
Yeah.
do we have emails this week?
We got a couple little emails.
I'm waiting for the time when I ask
Right
him
on
that
the
question. He
emails.
goes, "Nope."
It's been close, but they keep coming in last minute. Oh, I see what happens. I found out why it keeps turning off.
Hey, where's your Pepe mask? Actually, never mind. Don't get it.
It's underneath my pillow for me for tonight.
Oh, that's. I wish I hadn't asked.
And it's just a frog mask, okay?
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Sure.
This one comes from Jeff, fan of the show.
Jeff Parks.
Big fan of Jeff Parks. Why don't we move one of our oceans to the moon? Then the moon wouldn't be so dry and might be worth visiting again, too.
Okay, the problem with that is you can't move just one ocean. They are all connected, except for like that one that's it's landlocked.
That sounds like a good ocean to move.
Well,
Yeah,
then that's
okay.
at that point, is it not?
Well, one of the seas is
That's a sea, not. Oh, yeah.
the Red Sea,
Yeah,
the Mediterranean
the-
Sea.
What if
the
you dam it off, though?
Mediterranean. What if no, it's the Black Sea? What if we take a really big lake or a sea and we put that on the moon? And since the moon is so much smaller than the Earth, then it will be equivalent to putting an ocean on the moon. In fact, one of the oceans would probably just cover the whole surface of the moon, so it would just be a big ball of water, and then we couldn't go hang out there.
And well, then it would freeze too.
That's true. It would just be a bunch of ice.
And how fun?
Yeah, it's pretty cold.
And how much fun is just a big ball of ice? You
Ugh.
know?
Yeah, only if you're like one of these ice people, who can skate and stuff.
Then you got the logistics of trying to move it to the moon.
Oh my goodness.
I'm thinking a big tube, like a hose.
It'd be a solar soaker.
Yeah, pretty much.
You do
So-
like a siphon,
Mm-hmm.
like you're stealing gas.
So do you think if you siphon it up and you just point it at the moon, the gravity will the lack of gravity will just keep it going?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're gonna need someone who can suck really hard on the other end. So Chad, give your sister a call.
All right, I think we figured that one out.
Cool.
Call Chad's sister.
There you go. Yeah, Jeff, call my sister. That's how you fix the problem.
All right. And last email, only got 2 emails in this week, is from a fan of the show, Alex Jones.
Oh, how's he doing?
Well, I don't think so good, because he wants to know, are you allowed to beat wife if annoying? In New York City, I don't know America law so much. Can you beat your annoying wife in New York City?
You can. You're not allowed to, but I mean, it can happen. And then
Clearly, you can, unfortunately, and also there are, I would guess, over 100,000 people conservatively that live in that city that would say that you perhaps even should, as horrifying as that is to think.
Aliens.
You hate to see it. Yeah, so I think this is more of a grammatical question than anything. Because
He does say he doesn't know the laws, so I'm assuming he's wondering if it's a lawful
the
thing.
grammatical law.
But I would say it depends on how annoying she's being. Did you guys see that Sean Connery clip that was going around?
Yeah, when he's just like, well, sometimes you just got to fucking hit him.
It's just like,
Ugh.
is that what you mean? And he just doubles down. He's like, yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
They don't know how to stop talking.
Boy.
Never with a closed fist, though. Open hands.
I wouldn't count this as speaking ill of the dead because it's the dead speaking ill of themselves.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, did that get recirculated because he died?
I think so. Well, I think it got recirculated because he had died, and then people are just looking up Sean Connery stuff, and then
Well, that was
Right.
pretty recent too.
No, that was like-
less like
90s or 80s or something like that.
Well, I mean, I remember that
When
video
it- yeah, it came back
surfacing
up.
within the past couple of years.
I didn't see it the first time.
I used to watch it every morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Life mottos.
So the answer is, when you're famous, you can do anything. You can do whatever you want. They'll let you just walk up and grab them by the pussy.
If you got enough money, you could do whatever you want. That's
If
What's
Fam-
it?
if you're famous, they really don't need to even be being annoying, it would appear.
That's
Yeah, they could
there
just
you
be
go.
in an elevator.
Yes, they could just be drinking or harshen your buzz in the case of Ray Rice.
So, Alex Jones,
do it.
get off the internet.
That helps.
I'm
Don't
seeing
that's a
Alex
good
Jones'
idea.
wife lives real fast.
clarifies things.
Yes.
Yeah, tell him that we figured out some stuff and give him all the advice that we used to avoid our families, except for killing people.
Would you hit this woman?
Called dibs on it. What are we talking about here?
This is Alex Jones' wife.
Like, would I punch her in the face?
Yeah.
What's she doing?
She is.
I mean, like you're getting me into the mindset where it's like she's holding a gun to your kid's head, and I'm like, yeah, I'd fucking hit her. But I mean, she's just making that face, going like, "Hey, can you grab some lettuce while you're there?"
Fucking just shut the hell
Iceberg
up, you
or
bitch.
romaine?
He seems.
It's
he's
his
like, he,
ex-wife, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Actually, yeah, I think he got a divorce.
he
Yeah,
always
that
looks
makes
like
sense.
that.
He Alex Jones during one of his like divorce or a custody hearing, they were asking him questions, like basic questions about his children's life, and he was really struggling to give correct answers. And he
Oof.
said that part of the reason that he wasn't doing so great is that for lunch he had a big bowl of chili, and
Been there.
was upset he wasn't remembering everything well. And you know, in a
Some
vacuum,
pretty
that
good
is
chili.
like
I should have put that in my list of ways to avoid your family.
Yeah, that's
Have
really
a big
good.
bowl of chili.
Is that why you keep making chili? Is just so you have an excuse now?
Well, it's pretty much just the best thing I know how to make.
Mm.
I want some.
it is delicious. I can
Mhm.
agree with Alex Jones on that. I like chili as well.
Finally, some common ground. Now we can get started. Taking down the deep state.
So yeah, so just shorten everything we said and just say Alex Jones, Sam Whiteley agrees with you.
Okay.
Take that, and there you go. Wait, is there
Wouldn't be
Russian
the
symbols
first
in
time
that?
I've been accused.
No, it just kind of looks like it.
It looks like a Russian word.
VARNOYYUPCT. Like it is all like.
Venario Puk-
Wow.
That's wild.
Cool. Sam, do you have any shows coming up that you want to plug or anything like that? Pages, socials?
I had a show the first weekend of December out at the coast that I very much assume is canceled.
Yeah.
At that point,
I can see that.
my Instagram is Slammin1977, and I co-host a podcast with a very funny friend of mine, Andy Clark, called The Peyton Years. If you're a basketball fan, check us out on wherever you
Cool.
listen to podcasts.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Zach?
Check me out on Instagram, Zach from the internet, and you know what? Just start stretching your stomach out. Get flexible and just find a way to suck your penis. That's what I want everyone to try and do.
Few minutes practicing every day. Just get it.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, it's like what we were talking about earlier. Just do a little bit of work each day.
That's right.
It's better than nothing.
Start doing yoga.
Mm-hmm.
Before you know it, you could just lick the whole of your penis.
The whole thing or the whole of it?
The whole. The end of the urethra. I don't know if it has a specific name.
It's the penis vagina.
Yeah, actually,
It looks like a little tiny vagina.
It's the penis mouth.
it's the spot that I stick my rods down.
Okay.
Thank goodness it's there. Am I right, fellas? You know.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, what would you do without it?
Oh
Not-
man.
Put bobby pins in it.
Q-tips.
Emma Jonas, do you have any
Yeah.
shows, plugs, things coming up?
Truth or Dare Live every other Saturday. Nope, Tuesday. I got distracted because I was trying to play the keyboard at the same time.
Truth or Dare Live every other Tuesday.
Every other Tuesday. Next one is the after the 24th is 2 weeks after whatever November the 24th is.
I don't know.
It's 2 weeks after that. Truth or Dare Live, twitch.tv/Truth or Dare Live. It is the 8th of
There we
December.
go.
Look out for that lineup because oh boy, it's gonna be real spicy hot. Email me. No, don't email me. Find Truth or Dare Live on Facebook or Instagram. And you can send in things that you would like to dare comedians to do. You can really do that any old time, and I'll always take your dares. And that's my plug.
Didn't Chris Rock drop in and do a spot on the last one?
Yeah, he
That was
did.
crazy.
He did. It was great.
Monumental.
I heard
Yeah,
about
yeah. You
Because
did.
why would you hear about that when Chris Rock drops in to do a spot?
Yeah, on
Mhm.
your Zoom show on Twitch. Yeah. Yeah, we dared him to make up a secret handshake with his cat. It was adorable.
Can you do it to yourself with yourself?
No.
Secret.
I don't want that to
I
happen.
hit myself in the face with the microphone.
I don't
No.
have a cat.
When Chris Rock did that, he turned around so people couldn't see it because he was like, it's secret.
Ah,
Hmm.
I don't
Yeah.
even know if he really had a cat.
Yeah, we'll never know. Until, maybe we'll find out December 8th. Check out Truth or Dare Live and find out if Chris Rock has a cat that has hands.
well, he's coming back again.
Maybe, yeah, definitely.
We'll see.
For sure.
You guys can check out the Podchaost. You're already doing it. Thanks. You can check out Must Be Nice with Kyle Adams and Chad Johnson. That's where me and Kyle talk about
Hamilton. Sorry, this is a Hamilton song and I think of it every time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's fine. Keep going.
Oh man.
No, it's good.
Now I gotta change the name.
No, don't.
Oh, Hamilton.
Hamilton
That's a song
podcast,
from Hamilton.
heartwarming.
It would be. You should talk about Hamilton.
God damn it.
No.
Fucking
Rebrand.
ruined it.
No. I didn't.
Okay. There's that. There's the Podchaost. There's Must Be Nice. There's All Who Wander Are Lost with Lars Soderlund and me, where we play video games and take people on trips through video games. Zach Chappell was just on an
Yeah, we
episode.
played Red Dead Redemption 2. It was a
That
lot of
was
fun.
so fun.
Just running over bodies and trains and shooting stuff,
Yeah, setting shit up. It
Cowboys.
was great.
shooting each other.
Shooting each other. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I help out on the Truth or Dare shows.
Yeah, you're the producer.
Um,
More than help out.
yeah,
You make it run all nice.
yeah.
Mhm.
But anyway, thanks for being on the show.
Oh, and visit Mr. Video. We just watched
Oh.
Withnail and I. It was awesome. I love that movie. We watched Freddy Got Fingered. I had never seen it before. And let me tell you, Daddy would love some sausage. We watched Guest House with Pauly Shore. And it's Pauly Shore playing Pauly Shore. Real good time, but not a good movie.
Wheezing the Jews.
That's yep. Check it out. Mr. Video.
Mr. Video in Kaiser, Oregon. Everybody go check that out. If you're down here, if you're from Portland, come. I mean, why would they go rent a movie in
They should.
Kaiser? You should.
Because they're going to In-N-Out.
Yeah. But yeah, it's what?
Yeah, get a movie while you're down there. Watch it while you're waiting for your in and out.
Exactly. Perfect. Bring your portable DVD player.
Mhm.
We've all still got one.
Laying around.
It's a laptop.
It's a laptop.
Yeah, that's what those are now.
I don't got one of those little. Nothing's getting poked into my computer
Yeah, I
that,
don't
that
have
far
a
in.
disc drive either. Anyway, thank you for being on the show, and it was nice talking with you. And
Absolutely.
oh, that
for
intro was
having
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
no problem. And
Thanks, Sam.
yeah, I want to check out your podcast.
Oh, please
Isn't
do.
that-
Yeah.
B-ball content.
Yeah,
5-star.
Okay.
Leave a 5 review, all that good stuff.
Oh yeah, everybody go leave a 5-star review on Sam's podcast with I forgot. Who was that again? Andy
Andy,
Cook.
yes.
Andy Clark.
Clark.
Yes.
Cool. All right. Sweet. It's been nice talking to you, and we'll see you later, man.
Yeah, you guys have a good night.
Sweet dreams.
All right, you too. Bye.